How are you doing, Professor? How are you doing, classmates? My name is Marco Garcia, and today we're going to talk about pronunciation and teaching. So, teaching pronunciation as an English teachers, we often focus just on grammar, just vocabulary and writing, but we tend to neglect one of the most critical aspects of the language, that is pronunciation. So pronunciation is essential for effective communication and plays a crucial role in the overall success of our students' language learning. We're going to start teaching the vowel pronunciation. Vowel pronunciation, the technique that we are going to use is repetition and drilling exercises. It means that the teacher is going to say some words or phrases, and then the learners repeats the word or phrases loudly so that the teacher can hear clearly and he can understand the mistakes that the students are making. And also, the tool that we're going to use is chart vowels. Using the students together with the teacher, we're going to use this type of charts in order to practice the correct pronunciation of each word. We have vowels, some examples of these vowels that are monophthongs and diphthongs. Monophthongs means that it has just one sound. In this case, we're going to read like 2 or 3 examples. Monophthongs, we're going to use the letter E. In this case, the word is tree. The letter E, sheep. The letter U in look. The letter U too in shoot. We're going to use the diphthongs. They have 2 sounds. We're going to say. We're going to get ear. So taking this chart, we're going to realize what are the difference between monophthongs and diphthongs. Obviously, we need to practice every day together with our teachers and students. The next step is we're going to learn and teach consonant pronunciation. Consonant pronunciation. The technique that we're going to use here is phonetic drills. Phonetic drills means that the teacher is going to use tongue twisters in this case to read the students to have to look at the letters within a word and know what the students they make. So the more complex the pattern is in a word, the more important an orthographic recognition and the sound symbol knowledge is going to become. It means if we mix more words in a phrase or in a sentence, we're going to realize what are the correct pronunciation in these words. So also we are going to get repetition drill exercises. So the teacher together with the students are going to use a chart vowel in order to practice the correct pronunciation of each word, combining them with other words to increase the difficulty. We have voiceless and voiced words. Voiceless words. We have park, we have town, we have coat, and we have fun, we have sip, we have sure. These are voiceless words. Now we're going to hear the voiced words. We have letter B, that's bark, letter D, that is in down, letter G, that is in goat, letter V, that is in van, and etc., etc., etc. We have some examples that we have not too much time in order to show all of them. Next, we're going to teach intonation. But what is intonation? Intonation is the rising and falling of the voice in speech. It is about how we say things rather than what we say. Also, intonation adds attitude or emotion to the words. Wrong intonation causes misunderstanding. Also, it is the way that the voice rises and falls when speaking in other words. So, this is much important. So, intonation is the music of the language. So, the technique that we're going to use is using gestures to change intonation. Teachers probably use gestures most often to demonstrate the stress. In all of these cases, I would concentrate on what helps the students recognize, pronounce, and remember the sounds, rather than they trying to accurately reflect where the sound is actually being made in the mouth, the real position of the tongue, and body position. We're going to practice dialogues. So students will practice in repeating dialogues, focusing on intonation patterns, making questions, statements, and exclamations. And finally, we're going to teach word stress. The most to teach word stress. The most common technique is clapping. So students must clap each syllable of a word and identify the stressed syllable. So to get the rhythm on this thing, we're going to get a simple example. For example, we're going to read the first sentence is da doom, da doom. So when we get black marks on each word, we're going to clap. So we're going to use the correct pronunciation clapping the last sentence that is the correct one. So not a creature was steering, not even a mouse. So that is the most common technique in order to learn word stress. So thank you so much. That was my presentation. I hope that you enjoy it, and I will see you in a few. Thank you again.